Hello and welcome to another Center Rocket League match. Today I am not joined by my normal companion Solomon Shepard. It's midterm week, some busy things going on, so Solomon not able to make it with us today. But regardless, we should have some good Rocket League action for you all. I'm playing University of St. Francis in Indiana today. That is not to get confused with the St. Francis University, that if you're a basketball fan, when they were playing in the NCAA tournament yesterday. Lost a heartbreaker to Alabama State on a last-second shot. But this is a different university. It's in Indiana, and they got about around a 500 record in Rocket League play so far in the NECC spring season here. So looking to see if we can get another win. Obviously looking to see if we can continue the streak of sweeps and of overall just winning, as Center's undefeated this spring season and undefeated in games as well. Swept every opponent so far in season. So Sush with an up play here to Roxy with the almost a crazy redirect. And Center on the aggressive end early here, playing some good offense, and seems to be what they like to do best. A lot of pressure, overwhelming the opponent, and there's been more of the same so far in this first game. Monkey RL trying to look for a back pass, has no boost. Interesting touch there from St. Francis as Roxy's almost able to put that in the net. He goes in for a pass. Sush with an interesting wall touch, but it's going to work out. Potential shot on goal here. It looks like it was on Roxy with a great save. All-Star looking to line it up. Might jump again. Roxy actually jumps in front of him. Interesting play there. Maybe a St. Francis player looking to defend that play, but nonetheless was cleared by his own teammate. Roxy's up again. A lot of aerials and aggressive play from Center so far. This hasn't really resulted in a goal yet, but as I say that, All-Star is going to put in our first goal of the match. Set up perfectly here by Sush. Off kind of an interesting touch from Elite Nomad there. I don't think he was trying to hit that hard, and Sush takes it off the car, and Center's up 1-0. So overall, pretty good start for Center. Normally scoring a little bit earlier in the game. Probably just filling out the opponent. Chance of a kickoff goal here, and St. Francis is going to get it. A Legend 27 able to take advantage of the kickoff win, and I think All-Star unable to pick up that boost and just not really in the right spot there. Not on him, as kickoff goals are pretty common. Kickoffs can be kind of random. So we got a tie game here in the first match. Center trying to keep their sweep streak alive. Good back wall defense. Sush with the double tap and an amazing goal there. Wow, Roxy leaving it in front of the net. Monkey RL does not a strong enough touch, and what a flick aerial play there from Sush, the state champion. Center's going to go up 2-1 in this game one here. Great response there from Center. See if they can build on this lead, or if St. Francis has a response. A Legend with a pass up, but Sush is going to get it out quickly. All-Star's on the wall trying to get a 50 on Elite Nomad and does successfully. Roxy might line this up here. All-Star's up in the air, but unable to make a play happen. Roxy with an unfortunate miss, but Sush is there to back him up. Center getting possession again. Seems like a lot of repeated back wall passes from Center, but not as much able to get anything going. As St. Francis' back wall defense has just kind of been superb so far. Some of the normal passing plays haven't been as successful, and you've seen Roxy and a couple others go up for balls and not get them, which is pretty unlike them with the aerials. Strategic demo, though, from Roxy, and All-Star gets a really nice touch. A Legend with 0 boost, but I don't know if anyone's going to make him pay for it. As Monkey RL gets a good 50. Back to Roxy, and this could be a shot opportunity here from St. Francis. But wow, Roxy with some great defense. Gonna get another touch on it. Oh, would have been goal of the match. I mean, Elite Nomad, I think, just went on a demo spree as a side note. But wow, what a... Oh, and then that's going to be barely out, too, from Sush. Center just getting robbed of goals here. Trying to get their third. Still got the high pressure, though. not giving up on the play just yet. All-Star with barely a miss. And surely this will be cleared by St. Francis. But it seems like anytime they get a clearance, center is ready to receive it. And have really had possession for probably about 80% of this first game. Even though it's been back and forth, but a legend with a good touch. But no teammate on the other end, and he might just take this all the way. Turtle goal from Sush. That's some extra flavor added to the goal there. But yeah, just catches it, and I think they were all up. Really thinking maybe Monkey RL was going to get another touch. And you see sliding in style is Sush for center's third goal. Going to go 3-1 in this first game here. Just interesting rotation there. Getting really aggressive. Nobody being back there for an easy goal. All-Star going for the goal of his career and almost gets it. This might be a rocket in our net, but it's just barely off. Pass up to All-Star, who gets another touch on it. Not quite to Sush, but he's going to make it work. Oh, this could be a... Oh, that would have been just a all-team passing play. I mean, I can hear him in the other room. Not happy with the result there. No touch from Doroxy. But he's on the wall, trying to get another one. And he successfully wins that 50. All-Star trying to go for the ball, but looks like he's a little behind. Is a little bit of discombobulation there from center's defense. But with 10 seconds, really just trying to get a goal for the Pride, just to add on to what's happened in this match so far. Center with the ball again. And this could be a shot, and it will be. Oh, wow. Doroxy getting the extra insult to injury here from St. Francis. All-Star barely leaving it up, and that's an impressive goal from that far. Sush almost goes for the goal steal there, but Doroxy gets the goal. I think he maybe also gets the MVP, and center's going to take this one 1-0 in the series. Oh, Doroxy might have just stole MVP with that goal from Sush, but overall, pretty good game, and center dominant really there in the control area, getting the possession of the ball, and St. Francis just not having as many shots as them. Definitely killer. As we get ready for the second game, ready to see if center can keep their sweep streak alive, as well as see if we can get some all-star goals here. I know we had one in the first goal, but see if the senior can get on the board a couple more times, maybe get a brace or a hat trick. And if you are a faithful Rocket League fan, you know that in the third game, if we're up 2-0, there might be some cars broken out. So let's see if we can see the Honda Civic in Game 3 like we have the last two matches. So as we get ready for Game 2 here, see if center can keep up that pressure that worked out so well for them in the first game. But we'll see if they can get a couple more goals here, a couple more opportunities. Kind of went dry there for 2 minutes. So see if we can, anything that like that can improve as Sush goes up for an aerial, but some really good back wall defense from Elite Nomad. Gets another really good touch on it. But again, there's center just ready for any clearance from St. Francis. All-Star winning that 50 as well. But St. Francis able to send it back. Double commit here from center. Oh, and All-Star not quite able to get the save, and St. Francis is going to take their first lead of the match. Tough double commit there from Doroxy, and when you double commit and get a touch like that, you're really putting that third player in a bind, and All-Star really tried to get a save there, but it was tough work. Sush going for a kickoff play there. I think that was intentional from St. Francis, trying something a little bit different, faking the kickoff. All-Star maybe with some service to the other team, but Sush able to snuff it out quickly. All-Star collects his boost, but A-Legend's going to clear it. So Elite Nomad seeing if he can get a good touch on it. This could be a pass to A-Legend, but he wasn't even up for it. I think you can see that a lot, is that center's so quick to so many aerials that some 50s that a team would normally consider just isn't going to be considered. But Monkey RL getting a brace here in Game 2 and trying to spoil center's perfect season. As they go up 2-0, Sush throwing them a nice shot there in the chat. Let's see if this locks in the center team here. Went down 3-0 in a similar fashion in the second game of probably 2 matches ago. And they respond 7-3 to win that one. So see if something similar is brewing from center, or if St. Francis is going to try to get a win here in this first match, or in this match. Zeus going up the wall. Nice touch. See if any of his teammates are there for a pass, but none of them are. He did beat 2 defenders here if Center can get something working, but seems like the defense is set now. Elite Nomad really taking, the whole St. Francis team is taking their anger out on Center and really bringing some physicality to the match with some demos. I think maybe Sush started it with the first one in the first game, but since then, miscommunication. Sush with no boost, Deroxy takes the ball away from him, but able to make up for it. Elite Nomad on the back wall, getting a good touch and another good 50 on All-Star. St. Francis doing a really good job of limiting the shot attempts that Center's been able to get this match and having really good control of the ball. All-Star trying to pass it across. This might be a time for Deroxy to line something up, but just a little bit high. And Elite Nomad going for a center. Deroxy trying to get some back wall. Gets another touch. That's impressive there from Deroxy. I think you got a flip reset there on the clearance. Sush with only 17 boosts, trying to make the most out of it. See another miss from Deroxy there. That's just rare. This could be another one, and it will be. So Center dropping 3-0 with 2 minutes left. Put in an unknown situation here. Being down 3-0 with this little time left. Let's see if they can respond. Everything getting snuffed out this game. And Deroxy just not quite on his aerials in this second game. But as I say that, good fake from Deroxy. Here's some discourse in the room over there. Not happy with Eddie missing that aerial, and then good thing the state champ's there to clean it up, and Center's got plenty of time to make a comeback. Pretty good kickoff here from St. Francis, but Elite Nomad not able to make as much out of it. Bumps All-Star in the process, though. Both teams going up there. Looks like St. Francis wins the 50-50. Could be a pass. Another centering. Deroxy with a pretty strategic demo there. Monkey RL almost own goaling, but was snuffed out. Sush trying to get a solo play going, but it's not going to work. Oh my gosh! No way. Redirect goal from inside of the net. Sush doing it all. He bumps Monkey RL and then turns and puts it in. That is an absolute touch of class from Sush. And Center's right back in this game, down 1 with 1:40. Really good kickoff here from Center, but All-Star unable to get it. Also might turn. The demos have been cranked up in this match here. Seen a lot in this second game. Oh, and All-Star unable to finish that one. Deroxy able to keep it on St. Francis' side, though. And, All-Star goes up, but hard to score on 2 St. Francis defenders there. St. Francis going to flip the field, but Center keeping that pressure up. Going to try to keep the pressure high here for the next minute. Down 1. And, just a miss there. And then, doesn't put it in. Something a little bit maybe off about Deroxy. But All-Star, who else but the senior captain putting in the equalizer. As Center comes all the way back from 3-0 and still has got 50 seconds left to win in regulation. St. Francis maybe a little bit on their heels here after losing a 3-0 lead. And Center, you can hear the passion. They do not want to drop a game yet. Getting a pretty climactic game here as Deroxy almost puts in the go-ahead goal. Flipping the field is St. Francis, though. They might want to take a lead of their own, but a pretty surgical clearance there from Sush. Deroxy getting another touch on it, but maybe not quite what he wanted. Touch from Monkey RL that's snuffed out by Elite Nomad. 10 seconds here. Pass up to Sush. He does not score. He touches it again. That misses. 2 seconds. Need a touch here from DeRoxy to put it away. But the ball's still in the air. Up and in. Wow. In the most climactic fashion possible. Center barely doesn't score. And I don't know if that ball was going in. We might need to get a replay after the game, but I am just in shock. Center loses their first game of the spring season and couldn't have lost it any closer. I think a barely miss on by Sush there, and I think the ball was going in, but DeRoxy definitely putting it in the net there with 0 seconds. Maybe it was going to be saved by Sush. Definitely going to have to get a replay of that from the guys after the game, but wow. Yeah, current score 1-1 here. St. Francis pulls off game of the season in terms of how close it was, and yeah, it doesn't get much more exciting than that. Feel bad that Saul wasn't here to enjoy it with me, but we're gonna have to move on to the third game and make sure we don't drop this one as well. I'm sure Center will be pretty locked in, but again, the spot Center's not been in. Haven't dropped a game yet this season. Super important third game here to see who's going to take the lead in the match, and really want to see if DeRoxy picks it up here, as he's missed a couple of aerials and maybe he missed a save there at the end of the game. Just really need to see him firing on all cylinders here, and I really think if he improves in this third game, Center have a good chance to win. But 1-1 here, we're going to see 4 games for the first time this spring season, and at least 4, maybe 5. Who knows after how good that second game was. St. Francis going for a crazy redirect as a legend, but unable to get it. Monkey RL trying to take it up on, I think that's Sush, but that's also snuffed. All-Star unable to touch, but DeRoxy is. Ball staying on the center side of the field until a clearance here from DeRoxy. Getting a lot of flips here, trying to get another, but Elite Nomad is able to clear it out. And another demo from Elite Nomad. He is making it known. And another one. He's doing it on purpose. And All-Star with didn't quite get the angle, but looks like a long shot here off the wall. Really good touch. DeRoxy, don't think quite finishes it. And All-Star is going to put up Center 1-0. Here's the kickoff as DeRoxy gets it first, and Sush is going to receive. Going to go for a crazy angle from there. Not easy. DeRoxy getting a slight touch, but Monkey RL is able to get a touch on it as well. Pass into All-Star, and he puts it in. Sush is honestly having one of his better games of the season. Just all around the field, dropping passes, and with some of the loose plays from some of his teammates here, he's really locking in and putting his team on top here, 2-0. All-Star with a good touch here, probably to DeRoxy. All-Star really firing on the kickoffs as of late. DeRoxy going in for a demo. Gets it, but cleared by St. Francis. Oh, Elite Nomad with a real chance there. A really good pass. Didn't get any kind of touch on it. Could have put it on net, potentially. DeRoxy getting a good touch into net, but All-Star unable to put it in. But it looks like Sush will until it's saved by Monkey RL. And St. Francis is going to flip the field here. See if they can get a goal of their own, but Monkey RL not up for that. All-Star pass to Sush with a pass back to DeRoxy. That's snuffed out by St. Francis. All-Star's out of boost, so he probably can't push the ball, but he does, and almost scores. Almost put me in my place there. Monkey RL. So just some really sound back defense here from St. Francis. A lot of shots on goal between Center in these last 3 games, but not as many goals going in just because stout defense being played by St. Francis. But oh, what a shot. And when I say Sush is locked in, I mean Sush is locked in. Good pass here from DeRoxy, but just a clinical aerial, and has to put it in that quadrant of the goal here. It's going to get saved if it's in the middle. Puts it top left where it can't be saved. And Sush making sure Center doesn't go home without a win today. Sush with another great touch. I mean, he is just on top of his game right now, almost scoring. DeRoxy gonna miss. interestingly enough. And Sush with a great touch, though. Almost scored himself. So Roxy stopping the ball, but then St. Francis able to flip the field on him. Just barely not fast enough to score that one with Sush. No boost here from A-Legend, so he's not going to be able to get another touch on it. But Elite Nomad is. He might go up for it again, and he is. Another pass. Too many passes there from St. Francis. Needed a shot eventually. Center able to stuff it out. Really good touch there from Sush, but got past one, couldn't get past the second. St. Francis really needs to put up some more pressure, get the offense going, because they really haven't had many chances here in this third game. And since their one, I mean, really, other than their one goal, they scored 1 second left. The last really 5 to 6 minutes, it's been just all center between the end of the last game and the start of this one. Good backwall touch from A-Legend. But center, again on the offensive end, Sush with another great touch. And nobody back. St. Francis able to get their first goal of this match. Everyone kind of up there for center, trying to get out a clip there, get that 4th goal, but caught lacking there, getting a goal scored on him, and gonna have to probably park the bus here in the last minute and a half and secure a victory. But they might have other ideas going for another goal. As Sush is up. Elite Nomad able to get a touch. Didn't want to touch it again, and then Sush unable to read it off the back wall there. Kind of takes a weird bounce. Not easy to stop. Deroxy with a save. Sush trying to clear it, but not going to be able to. Elite Nomad with maybe his 5th demo this game, maybe more. Oh, All-Star with a touch that I don't know if he wanted, but it might work out. Deroxy with a great pass, but man, their back defense here from St. Francis has just been stout. Haven't been able to turn it into offense yet, but when they've been able to stop center on some really good shots. Some alert defense. Back pass there from Monkey RL to A-Legend. That's going to get stopped. And with only 30 seconds here, St. Francis is going to have to get a clearance and a goal quick. But center kind of just playing the best defense is just good offense here on the other end and not giving them much of a possession. And Sush with that super impressive touch. I mean, he's just on top of his game right now. Definitely probably going to get MVP of this third match. Or third game in the match, rather. Another touch up, and yeah, just nothing going from St. Francis. Center able to keep the ball on their side almost the entire game. And even if they score this one, it's going to be wrapped up, but they don't. And center with a really solid response there in game 3 after their first loss of the spring season. Sush getting his MVP. All-Star with a very impressive 2 goals, though, under the radar there with 370 points. But, I mean, just see how many shots center's putting up. And, I mean, St. Francis really getting some saves. They had 8 in that game, but you can't save them all. And center able to put in 3 goals there and see if they can end this one in game 4. Don't know if you're going to get the cars at all today with no sweeping on the line. Not sure if they're going to break out the Honda for game 4, only being up 1 game. But we will see. And let's see if we can get a Deroxy class here. No goals in this third game. Probably not a ton of goals today in general. Would love to see him get on the board and have a master class here in this 4th game. But St. Francis has got to do a better job of getting the ball on their side. I mean, just so many of the game has been dominated by possession by center and just getting so many shots and so many opportunities. And St. Francis playing some good defense, getting some good saves, but overall just got to get some more shots on net and see if they can put some pressure on center. 4th game, cars look decently normal to me. Don't see a Honda here from Sush, so looking like they're pretty locked in here for game 4. Trying to get another match victory and avenge that one loss they had in a heartbreaking fashion there in the 2nd game. Kickoffs, post kickoff here, really been St. Francis' best chance of scoring is out of the kickoff. When centers had their rotation set, it's just been non-stop pressure. So it's pressure of their own from St. Francis, but a really good save there from Sush. No boost there on the back wall, but he's able to get a touch. Roxy with another, but don't think any teammate was up there with him. Back on the offensive end is St. Francis, and after an impressive demo, oh, Monkey RL, just not gonna get it done. Beats everybody. Oh, and then another crossbar. They don't score in this possession here. They're gonna be kicking themselves. Looks like they may not, but they got the ball right back. Chance to score, but might be stuffed out. Oh, unfortunate redirect. And another crossbar. I think that was Sush that might have touched it. Maybe to Roxy. Not going to get a save credit since it was off one of the center players, but I mean, St. Francis is just asking for their first goal. And he misses the flick. All-Star unable to put it in as well. Just a lot of close misses from both teams here at the start of this game. No one wanting to take the lid off of the first goal of this match here. And it's just been a lot of back and forth. Roxy going for an insane play. And that epic save was crazy from Elite Nomad. Roxy trying to get on the board here, as he didn't score at all in the second game. Roxy with another touch. Fake, but no one there to complete it. And wow, yeah, just a really back and forth game with no goals. Center doing their normal thing of keeping possession. See if they can eventually break down St. Francis, but St. Francis is standing tall and playing some good defense. Elite Nomad with another demo, and he's gonna miss it. Legend is gonna barely miss an open net there. And yeah, St. Francis really had their fair share of opportunities to go up one in this do or die game, and just haven't done it. All-Star trying to get a good pass off the wall. Sush with the shot, blocked by Elite Nomad. A lot of saves here in the first couple minutes of this game. It's just been back and forth. A lot of demos too. High there is Monkey RL having to get back on defense after that really good touch from Roxy. He puts it up to maybe Sush, but Sush not there. Sush with 0, getting bumped, so unable to get to the ball. Oh, nobody back. This is where they take advantage, and at long last, St. Francis puts in the goal. Really strategic demo there, getting whoever he, I know, it looks like Roxy out of the play, and with nobody back, St. Francis able to get the first goal of this match, and can safely say this is the closest match of the spring season so far. Going to a fourth game and being up in that fourth game. Center gonna have to find a way here to tie this match and see if they can put away this series, but only 2 minutes left and no goal. Very rare for Center to not score in the first 3 minutes. Sush trying to get a pass there, but a little bit too much for Roxy. Roxy with a re-center, but quickly clicked by a Legend. Rocky's up again, but not going to get another touch on it. So Monkey RL gets a good aerial. Good backflip from Monkey RL as well, and that's going to be taken up by a Legend. Center with only a minute 15 left. Got to find a way to get it on the other side and get a goal. This could be a good counterattack chance. Roxy with very limited boost. Gets a decent touch on it. Good wall hit from Sush, but nothing going again. Another chance for Center here, but saved out. Roxy's up for it. Gets a touch, but not on frame there. 50 seconds. Oh, Sush. Maybe the game-saving save of the match so far. Almost going up 2 with 40 seconds. Can Center get the pressure needed? Pass him to Roxy. Sush not there. Monkey RL getting a clearance. He's got 0 boost though. Trying to flip the field to Center. Sush only getting 5 boost. Oh, maybe a triple commit there from Center. 15 seconds. All very limited on boost here, just trying to make a play. St. Francis doing a great job of starving him a boost. So you see All-Star try to get the boost before he hits it. 5 seconds. To Roxy not on net. A Legend. A clear. 1 bounce. Another bounce. And we are going to a 5th game. And I mean, just here's frustrations in the other room here. Definitely not used to losing 2 games, but wow, going to a 5th one. It is now or never from center. Trying to keep their undefeated season alive, dropping 2 games. And you gotta give St. Francis some credit there. Center getting some good shots, but just all getting saved. It's, St. Francis racking up 5 saves again in that match. Probably I think 8. I said 8 in the last. So they're doing their good job on defense. Elite Nomad and Monkey RL especially doing a good job on the back wall, doing a good job in the net, and Center just wasn't able to find a goal at all. I think that might be the first time they've been shut out of a game all season. And just a really important last game here. Let's see if Center can lock in, win this 5th game. But just some really good defense from St. Francis, and all they really needed to do was catch them lacking once on the rotation, and they were able to keep playing that defense. So Center got to do something to try to break down the defense here. St. Francis has really been setting it up well, and they've done a good job of matching Center's pressure. Nothing crazy on the kickoff here to start out this 5th game. Pass there to Nomad, and he puts it in. 15 seconds in, already a goal from St. Francis. Monkey RL bumping Sush. That's just really good play there, bumping and getting a perfect pass. And Elite Nomad able to slot that in the bottom right corner. And Center's down 1-0. And then Monkey RL putting in another goal as he goes up for a shot there. DeRoxy with just a little bit of a touch he wasn't probably looking for. A little bit of a dot to the opposition is what we call that one. And just kind of speechless with how this 5th game is going. Still plenty of time, though, for Center to get the win. Elite Nomad with a good aerial, though. DeRoxy going to have to get on the back wall. All-Star looking to go up, but it's actually Sush. He gets a pass to the back post, but All-Star just not there. Just a little bit of lack of rotation there. If he was just a little bit not on top of Sush when he made that pass, would have been around for the back wall or the back post pass rather. Good fake there. Not sure if it was intentional, but worked out to perfection. Great pass. DeRoxy just not in the right spot, but Sush was. Huge goal from Center. Needed a momentum shift there. Absolute surgical pass from All-Star. Monkey RL had to clear it, but cleared straight to Sush. Give All-Star the assist and Sush the goal. Center not going down without a fight here. Still plenty of time and only down 1 goal. Sush turned into a bump play there, but it's cleared out by St. Francis. St. Francis trying for a crazy redirect, but it's not going to work. DeRoxy with a pass up to DeRoxy that fails. And Sush going for a goal, but St. Francis was right there waiting for it. All-Star, really good center, but DeRoxy unable to finish it off. Sush with a very limited boost, able to get a good pass, and that's a double commit that you just don't really love seeing there. Might still work out for Center. Great. Just a little stiff. DeRoxy's got to finish it, and he does. DeRoxy with his first goal, maybe since the first game. Might be his first goal of the match if he didn't score in the first game. But, couldn't do much more if you're All-Star there, getting the 50 win and stifling the ball right in front of the net. DeRoxy just not exactly close to him there, but had plenty of time to get to that ball and score. Centers tied it up at 2-2, and it doesn't get much more climactic than this here. Tied 2-2. Winner take all game 5. Center trying to keep their undefeated season alive. Remain as the 1 seed here in their NECC division. Oh, great touch from Elite Nomad there after a monkey shot, but no one there to finish it for him. And I'm pretty impressed with what I've seen from Monkey RL and from Elite Nomad here. Just a really good duo tandem, passing it to each other, both being on the same page defensively as well. And A-Legend doing his thing as well, getting a couple saves, and just not any missed rotations here. Oh, DeRoxy nearly looked like it was going to go maybe in that back part of the net. Unable to do it. Center trying to keep the pressure up, but a clearance here from Elite Nomad and St. Francis. Ran out of boost though, that's going to be a problem. Roxy trying to get to it from there, but just again, he ran out of boost too. I'll start with an aerial, but unable to put it on the frame. Lucky RL with a pass to A-Legend. Clearance here, 0 boost, but A-Legend able to get a save. Roxy ran out of boost there. All-Star trying to get a good 50. Oh, this could be a Sush play here. Oh, he faked him the entire time. And this whole match has been the Sush match. Just locked in all phases. Absolutely fakes Monkey RL. And that's honestly such a smart play to do. Monkey RL's had so many saves on Sush today in a one-on-one situation. So you knew he was going to jump with him there. And what a fake. Just expert plays from the state champion. And he is willing center to a victory here. Or trying to, rather. Oh, great touch. Can Sush finish it off? He can! And Sush with another one. Hat-trick here in Game 5. And center responds with 4 unanswered goals after going down 2-0. Just most of that play there is just that great DeRoxy touch, but Sush able to finish it off as well. And just some really good plays here at the end of the game from center. Really locked in here in the last couple of minutes. A high-stakes situation. All-Star with a good clearance there from the back wall. DeRoxy trying to take it down the field, but going to get stopped by Monkey RL. Pass it back up to DeRoxy. Could be back to All-Star. Back to DeRoxy. And that's just a clinical display of Rocket League right there. Really impressive redirect and good bounce off the back wall. Porter with All-Star with a pass straight up to DeRoxy. And center really putting it on here. Locking in this do-or-die match. And St. Francis just kind of got hit with a hurricane of goals here from center. Unable to really respond. Haven't really gotten even a chance since going up 2-0. Center doing a great job keeping it on their side. Only 50 seconds left to get 3 goals. It's going to be tough, especially without a quick chance here. Kind of a 50 there that went awkwardly. All-Star gets a demo. If that's in the net, it would be needed for St. Francis. Need this as well, but oh, wow, great stuff from center there on the back wall. And yeah, St. Francis really cranking up the pressure in these last 30 seconds, but kind of a case of too little too late here. As they put all this pressure, but they're down 3 and there's only 10 seconds. It's a really good showing here from center in this 5th game. Put in an unknown situation here. Going not just dropping 1, but dropping 2 games. Putting their first ever kind of elimination game per se. Or if they lose, they lose the match. And in center's first Rocket League match of the spring season, going more than 3 games, get a full 5 games here without Solomon. I feel a little bit bad he missed this awesome match, but Sush definitely getting the match MVP without a doubt. DeRoxy with a good showing there in that 5th game, gets 2 goals. All-Star, as always, holding it down as the captain. But overall, really exciting match. Obviously not playing our absolute best. You can just tell a little bit, but responding really well. Really proud of how we played in that 5th game, and center's going to stay undefeated on the season, going up to maybe 7 or 8-0 here, trying to get All-Star into the championship before he graduates. So appreciate everybody for watching. No Solomon here today, just Cameron. But send Solomon our best wishes. Probably see you guys next week. Or no, spring break's next week. So I will not see you next week. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Is it what our last regular season game?
It's the last regular season, but playoffs is during spring break.
Oh, I see. So
Quarters is.
okay. So next game I think will be playoffs, as there'll be some playoffs during spring break. But I think either we got a bye or something. I don't know if we're going to be playing. But
We'll play the 8th seed.
we'll play the 8 seed. Okay, I see. All right. Well, playoffs. Play the 8 seed. I will see you guys then, and I appreciate everybody for watching.